I remember you telling me something too, that you basically went to work at that same office for 20 years.
Yeah.
And then that last day, I mean, that's got to be, because like if people that are like in the military or something like that, they're in 20 years, but they're going different places every 3 to 4 years. So it's always changing.
Oh, yeah. I remember joining.
Versus now,
Yep.
you're going in the same door, you're sitting in the same desk and driving the same route.
Yep.
And, then one day it's over.
Yep.
Like, what is that like?
So that's interesting. I mean, but yeah, you're right. So, and I hadn't thought about that contrast, but yeah, in the military or in other jobs, you can be in the same job, but you're moving to different places.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but in this job, I stayed at this place, and one of the few people, and it's very easy to do, but not many people do it because they get bored. But I like to kind of homestead.
Sure.
But I stayed here for 20 years, and if you kind of think of it, I was the contractor for customs prior to the 20 years. So I've been driving to this facility for 23 years.
Mm-hmm.
I was driving to that office for 20. At first it was a little tough. Not like savage. I was like, man, I just don't drive down that road anymore. Like what do I do? Like my whole routine has changed. A 20-year routine, it's big. And I always lived on the same side and whatever, so it's always the same road. It was just a huge contrast. It was different. But I picked up a job as a coach, and I think that really helped me. So that's the one thing I would say after 20 years. Some people can have problems not having anything to go into, but because I had something else to fall back onto immediately, I didn't fall into that whole really get stuck in that, at the house. Like I don't have to drive that same route anymore. Although it kind of bummed me out, I still had some purpose because I had to be a coach somewhere else. So I didn't necessarily forget it, but I had to kind of move on and have something else set up.
And you're coaching
at Iron Grip CrossFit.
Okay, so you coach CrossFit.
Yeah.
How do you like that?
I like it. Like I was talking about a little bit earlier today, I think it's a quasi leadership role being a coach.
Sure.
So leaving one place as a supervisor and having people look to you for answers, and then filling it in with another type similar position where people look to you for answers and guidance. It's not like I've gone to some position where I'm just in this back corner, stapling something as a part-time job or as a Walmart greeter, and it's like, oh man, I used to be something, anything like that. Like I've gone from this quasi position where people look to me for answers to another one where they look to me for answers. So I feel like I have a good purpose as that transfer.
Yeah.
Yeah.